Internet, good morning. My name is Magnitude, and today I've been matching into AssaultVestLatias. Now, it's from my stream. If you liked the video, please leave a like below. Shooting for 325 likes. You could do that for me. That would be fantastic. I'm going to be at a bowling tournament all day again this week, so if you want to be a part of that, I guess follow me on Twitter. I don't know. I'm going for my pro bowling card. So, you know, if I do well in this tournament and then the one coming up next month, I'm going to go for that more, but who cares about that shit? We got a battle today against AssaultVestLatias. He has Mega Charizard, Suicune, Tornadus, Latias, Excadrill, and Victini, and I have Manectric, Infernape, Donphan, Gallade, Florges, and Emploeon. Now, I had no idea it was going to leave. I thought perhaps Tornadus can be Scarfed, maybe. Scarf Victini also possibly an option, so I figured I was going to leave with Mega Manectric and kind of go from there. Basically, it's my fastest guy. I mean, I do have I have Scarfed Emploeon, but I didn't want to lead with my Scarfer because, you know, one bad move, and he's got a lot of threats there. I didn't really have much to switch into that other than Florges, but I don't want to wear that down too quickly. So I lead with Mega Manectric. He leads with Victini, so I just kind of go for become Mega, and I get Intimidate, hoping he's physical, like Bolt Strike, stuff like that, V-Create, stuff of that nature. So I just go for the Protect just to kind of see what he's going to do, scout for that and whatnot, and he goes for a final Gambit. So I got to figure out what do I want to sacrifice. It's not Mega Manectric. Based on his team, it's probably going to be Infernape. It's the thing I'm going to want the least, because I have Emploeon that can pretty much clean up everything if I can get the right play off. So he kills himself, Victini, Infernape dies, well, that's fine. I just had to figure out what I want to sacrifice. I go back into Mega Manectric, this is my faster guy, and he goes into T-Flame Uber. That is his Excadrill. Now I'm pretty sure he's got the air balloon, of course he does, but he's got to switch out. He doesn't want to take a flamethrower, and he's gonna go into that slack. That is a Suicune, which is gonna take a lot. I go to the flamethrower here, gonna hit that move there, and now obviously I think I was gonna do a lot to T-Bolt based on the fact he was so bulky and leftovers. He can't really do a lot to me, so he has to go out into me as AssaultVestLatias. Take a Thunderbolt, which is gonna do nothing, but he is AssaultVest, so he has no full recovery, which I'm pleased about. So I go to Emploeon on what I think is going to be perhaps a Psy Shock, or at least it goes right for the Draco Meteors. I could have gone right into Florges, and I thought he was going to Psy Shock, and Florges would have been a poor choice, but he gets Special Attack up. Now here, I predict him to go into his Suicune, so I just go for a Grass Knot. And I was right. I am a huge fan of that play. Obviously, because I made it, it was a good play. But it was kind of low risk because, or it was kind of, I wouldn't say low risk, but he could have stayed in and gone for like a Thunderbolt if he had it. But 2 Grass Knots going to take out the Suicune, so that is huge. Getting that Grass Knot, especially because I'm Scarf. That's why I was so big. I'm a Scarf Emploeon. So I got to switch out now. And now I just go into, all right, Florges, let's see what you can do. What is he going to go with? He's going to go for a Charge Beam, which is fantastic because he's going to try to get his attack raise. He doesn't get the attack raise, which is unfortunate for him, but I'm very glad that happened. He didn't get the attack. Either way, I was going to force him out regardless. It's not a big deal. He's going to actually go into his Excadrill, and I'm just going to go for a Moonblast, which is going to get rid of the Air Balloon, but I don't think I have an Earthquaker on this team. I'm not going to lie to you. Probably not. Actually, I have Donphan. It's a lie. Gonna lower his special attack, which means nothing to him. He's been intimidated the first time, lower special attack on the second time, whatever. Gonna swap out here, go into the Donphan to take whatever he's gonna hit me with, whether it be an Earthquake, a Rock Slide, a Swords Dance. I mean, he Swords Dance up, which is fine. He got sturdy anyway. And his Iron Head is, even with a crit, it doesn't even take me down to my starting, which is delicious. Gonna go for the Earthquake there and take out the Excadrill. That's just one more thing that's gonna be able to stand in Scarf Empoleon's way, which I'm really trying to get a sweep going with him if I can, setting up. But he goes into Charizard. Now, I know Donphan's going to die. I don't really have any switches I want to go to safely, because I know Florges going to take over half from a Flamethrower anyway. So I just want to go for the Ice Shard to get just any more damage I can. And since his Excadrill is dead, I'm not too concerned about having a physical wall, because he's got Charizard left, he's got Latias left, he's got Tornadus left, so I kind of need Florges around. So I go to Manectric, and I'll be able to outspeed him anyway and get the Intimidate off, which is irrelevant totally because he's a special attacker. He's going to switch out. Going to go into his AssaultVestLatias again. And the Thunderbolt's going to go. It's going to do solid amount of damage. But just, I got to take solace in the fact he has no recovery. So I can wear him down. I'm going to go into Florges. Charge Beam again, the same stuff as last time, but he's going to get the attack raise this time, but he still can't stay in, but he can't go for Draco Meteor because I have a Fairy type right here, so I kind of got that Latios checked. I'm pretty happy about that. He's got to switch out again, and he's going to go right into his Tornadus Therian, and I know the worst he can do to me is U-turn because Hurricane's not going to do much, especially with that special attack drop. And especially because I'm a physical wall. He can't Heat Wave me. I'm going to resist that. He goes for Taunt as he thought I was going to go for a Light Screen or a Wish, but I just keep firing off Moonblast like it's my job. And it's going to bring him down to just low enough as to where the Life Orb won't kill him, or he'll get that recovery back from the regenerators. He comes back in, so he lives at like 4. Maybe less, I don't know. Could have been right down there. But either way, he goes back into Charizard, and I'm just firing off Moonblast. I figure I have Scarf and Emploeon waiting. It's got Ice Beam, will be neutral to Charizard. Latias and Tornadus are weak to it, so really I'm just going to keep firing away with my Forgus. I know I can. He's going to Fire Blast me in the sun. It's going to do so much damage. Look at this shit. This is so much. I know I can't live one more, so I just got to keep firing off and, you know, hope for the best in this situation, because it did a lot to me. The taunt wears off, and I'm going to switch out, because I just want to hold on for later, so I'm just going to go into Emploeon now. To this point, I realize I can win. I can just wall him with anything. And I wanted to get Manectric in safely, because I know if I can force Charizard out one more time, that'll give my Forgus one more bout of leftovers, which will probably let him live a Fire Blast. So that's the Thunderbolt happens, and there's that, and it doesn't matter what happens really at this point, because I can just Wish on the switch anyway. And he's going to Drink Meter, which doesn't affect me in the slightest. So the Sunlight's gone now. He's going to get the Sunlight back in as he comes back in with Charizard. But still, after the leftovers and then one more, I'm going to take another Fire Blast anyway. So it really, I'm pleased. But he goes in Tornadus instead. I get the Light Screen up, pretty much securing my victory. But you never know what could happen in Pokemon battles. But as soon as I got that Light Screen up, that's like scoring a touchdown with like 2 minutes left to go up by 15 points. You know, it's just enough where you pretty much are sure you're going to win. But you've seen crazier things happen. So Tornadus going down. Downtown, that's where I'll be. I don't know why I break into spontaneous songs sometimes. I'm like buzzword guy with songs. No, it's no good. But Fire Blast is not going to take me out. Make sure that Light Screen up. Are you serious? 50 damage. Gonna fire up, just firing off Moonblasts. Forgus, man, MV Pizzle. Man, I think my white card is just revoked for that. And then he misses Fire Blast anyway, which is fine. He's almost gonna die. Lower special attack. It's ludicrous. It is ludicrous, man. I'm pretty sure that one event right there is in the next Fast and Furious movie, because it's so ludicrous. Getting the flinch, the air slash, Light Screen wears off, goes to the air slash again. As long as, you know, I guess he can flinch me, but he flinched me again. Whatever. Victory formation in effect, the air slash again. I doubt he can get 3 in a row, right? That would be insanity. He doesn't get 3 in a row, luckily. Moonblast gonna take out the Charizard, and now he has Latias left, and he is weak to Fairy. So I'm gonna go ahead and just fire off another Moonblast once this leftover stuff happens. There it is, and there he goes. And he's hit me. Hold on with an Ice Beam first, because he's gotta, you know, I don't die. So there's that. Moonblast coming in, win, rate, comment, sub, and hopefully I do well in this ball tournament today. I'll see you guys later. Peace.